Now watch it. Consider the effect of a slow start. Slow start is nothing but that congestion control algorithm which we have already seen. Slow start on a line with RTT is given as 10 milliseconds, which means if you send a packet, acknowledgement will come back in 10 milliseconds, and no congestion. They are saying that there are no timeouts or 3 duplicate acknowledgements. The receiver window size is 24 KB, which means the receiver has a capacity of 24 KB, and the maximum segment size is 2 KB. So every segment is going to be of size 2 KB and the receiver window is going to be of 24 KB. Then how long does it take before the first full window can be sent? So in order to solve it, they are given some few parameters. One is receiver window size is given as 24 KB. Therefore maximum receiver window is 24 KB, and they said that maximum segment size, in one segment we could send 2 KB. Therefore how many segments can be sent in a at once from the sender? Therefore maximum sender window size equal to 24 KB only, because receiver size is that, this is the maximum receiver capacity, or we can say that receiver capacity equal to 12 packets or 12 segments. Try to understand this. So maximum receiver capacity is 24 KB and maximum segment size is 2 KB. Therefore how many segments can we send in one window? 12 segments. If this is the maximum segments we could send in one window, how does the TCP operate? We have to find out the threshold. If maximum is 12 segments, then what is threshold? Threshold is 6 segments. Therefore our TCP slow start algorithm will grow slowly till the threshold, and after that it will grow linearly. So how we do it is, we are initially going to send one segment and get the acknowledgement. After that we are going to send 2 segments, get the acknowledgement. After that we are going to send 4 segments, get the acknowledgements for all these 4, and next time we are going to send, we have to send 8, but then threshold is 6. Therefore even though you have to send 8, but since the threshold is 6, we have to stop at 6 and get the acknowledgements, and then next time 7, get the acknowledgement, 8, acknowledgement, 9. Like this we have to go till 12. Okay, so writing like this is really not a good idea. 10, get the acknowledgement, 11, get the acknowledgement. At this point the sender window size will be full, which means 12 segments. 12 segments is nothing but 24 KB. So if you see how many round trip times that we have taken in order to reach this point: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 round trip times we have taken. And what is the size of each round trip time? What is the duration of each round trip time is 10 milliseconds. Therefore 9 into 10 is 90 milliseconds. So after 90 milliseconds the sender will be ready with the first full window. Okay, so in exam, drawing a diagram like this, timeline diagram, is going to be space consuming as well as time consuming. What you could have done is, you could have written like this: 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So every between 1 and 2 there will be one round trip time, isn't it? Between 1 and beginning of 2 there will be one round trip time. Therefore every line here could be counted as one round trip time. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So from 1 if you start, by the time your window reaches 12, they are saying that how long does it take before the first full window can be sent. They are not saying that the first full window is already sent and we are waiting for the acknowledgement. How long does it take before the first full window will be sent? So at this point we will send the first full window. Therefore you need not count the last round trip time. You just count till that point. Till that point you can see that there are 9 round trip times and every round trip time is 10 milliseconds. Therefore it is going to be, the answer is going to be 90 milliseconds. It is the answer. Okay.